Hello everyone, I'm very happy to see all of you guys again here. Are you going for the interview, for the role of Python developer or data scientist? You guys might be worried, what interviewer will ask to you? Then do not worry, this video is absolutely for you. In this video we will discuss top most asked questions and answer in Python interview. That will help to you to land your dream job. Before starting this video, I would like to request you, if you are new on this channel, please like and subscribe this channel. It will not take more than 1 second, even it'll not cost you anything. Thanks. Let's start today's topic. What is Python? And what are the benefits of using Python? Python is a high-level, interpreted, and dynamically typed programming language. Python is known for its readability, easy-to-learn syntax, and versatility, making it a great choice for beginners and experts. Benefits. Easy to learn, Python has a simple and straightforward syntax, making it easy to learn and write code, even for those who are new to programming. Versatile. Python can be used for a wide range of tasks, including web development, data analysis, machine learning, scientific computing, and more. Plenty of libraries. Python has a vast collection of libraries and modules, which makes it easier to perform complex tasks without having to write code from scratch. Good for prototyping. Python's simple syntax and fast development time make it a great choice for prototyping and testing ideas. Next question is, what is a dynamically typed language? A dynamically typed language is a programming language where the type of a variable is determined at runtime, rather than at compile time. This means that the type of a variable can change during the execution of a program, and that variables can be assigned values of different types during their lifetime. For example, in a dynamically typed language like Python, you can assign an integer value to a variable and then later assign a string value to the same variable. This is in contrast to statically typed languages like C or Java, where the type of a variable must be declared when the variable is created, and the type cannot be changed afterwards. Dynamically typed languages like Python offer greater flexibility and can simplify the development process, as they allow developers to focus more on the logic of their programs and less on the declaration of data types. However, this flexibility can also lead to runtime errors, as type mismatches can occur without being detected by the compiler. Next question, what is PEP8 and why is it important? PEP8 is the style guide for writing Python code. It was created to ensure that Python code is written in a consistent and readable manner. It provides guidelines for naming conventions, indentation, line lengths, and other aspects of coding style. PEP8 is important for several reasons. Consistency. By following PEP8, you can ensure that your code is consistent with the coding style used by the vast majority of Python developers. This makes it easier for others to read and understand your code, and helps to avoid potential coding conflicts when working on larger projects. Readability. PEP8 is designed to promote readability, making it easier to understand code and avoid common coding pitfalls. Collaboration. PEP8 helps to promote collaboration and sharing within the Python community by providing a standard coding style that everyone can follow. Maintenance. Code that is written in accordance with PEP8 is easier to maintain and update, as it is more readable and less prone to errors. Next question, what are lists and tuples? What is the key difference between lists and tuples? Lists are defined using square brackets, and are mutable, meaning that you can add, remove, or modify items in the list after it has been created. Lists are also dynamic, meaning that the size of a list can change as you add or remove items. Tuples, on the other hand, are defined using parentheses, and are immutable, meaning that once a tuple has been created, you cannot change its contents. Tuples are also fixed size, meaning that their size cannot be changed after creation. The key difference between lists and tuples is that lists are mutable and tuples are immutable. This means that lists can be changed, while tuples cannot. Because tuples are immutable, they are often used to store values that are constant and should not be changed, such as a collection of data that represents a point in space, a date, or a color. Next question: what is pass in Python? In Python, the pass statement is a placeholder statement that does nothing. It is used in situations where a statement is required syntactically, but no action needs to be performed. For example, when you define an empty class, you can use the pass statement to prevent the interpreter from raising an error. The pass statement is a useful tool when you need to include a statement in your code, but don't want it to perform any action. It acts as a placeholder for future code, and helps ensure that your code remains syntactically correct. Here is the example of pass statement. Next question: what are modules and packages in Python? In Python, modules and packages are ways to organize and structure your code into reusable and manageable units. A module is a single Python file that contains Python definitions and statements. Modules provide a way to separate your code into logically organized and reusable components, making it easier to maintain and reuse your code. For example, you might have a module that defines a set of functions, a module that defines a set of classes, or a module that defines a set of variables. A package is a collection of modules that are organized in a directory structure. Packages provide a way to group related modules together, making it easier to manage and distribute your code. For example, you might have a package that contains modules for working with image files, a package that contains modules for working with database connections, or a package that contains modules for working with web services. Here is the example of module and packages. Next question: what are global, protected and private attributes in Python? Global attributes, attributes that are declared outside of any class or function, are considered to be global attributes. They are accessible from anywhere in the code, and can be modified from any scope. Global attributes are usually denoted by capital letters, for example, global_variable. Protected attributes, attributes that are prefixed with an underscore, example. Underscore protected attributes, are considered to be protected. This is a convention used to indicate that the attribute should not be accessed directly from outside the class, but can be accessed from within subclasses. Private attributes, attributes that are prefixed with two underscores, example. __ private attributes, are considered to be private. This is a convention used to indicate that the attribute should not be accessed directly from outside the class. When a private attribute is accessed, its name is mangled to include the class name, making it difficult to access from outside the class. For example, the private attribute __ private attributes would be mangled to _class name __ private attributes. Next question: what is the use of self in Python? In Python, the keyword self is used to refer to the instance of an object within a class method. It is used to access the attributes and methods of the current object. Here's an example of how self is used in a class. In this example, the __init__ method uses self to set the name and age attributes of the object being created. The say_hello method uses self to access the name and age attributes of the current object. When you call a method on an object, Python automatically passes the object instance as the first argument to the method, which is usually referred to as self. This allows you to access the attributes and methods of the object from within the method. Next question: what is break, continue and pass in Python? Break, continue, and pass are keywords in Python that are used to control the flow of a loop. Here's a brief explanation of each. The break keyword is used to exit a loop prematurely, when a break statement is encountered, the loop is immediately terminated and control is transferred to the first statement following the loop. The continue keyword is used to skip the current iteration of a loop and move on to the next iteration. When a continue statement is encountered, control is immediately transferred to the next iteration of the loop, without executing any remaining statements in the current iteration. The pass keyword is a placeholder that does nothing. It is used when you need a statement for syntactic reasons, but don't want any code to be executed. Here is the example of break, continue, and pass keyword. Next question: what is slicing in Python? Slicing in Python is a way to get a part of a list, a string, or an array by specifying the start and end points. It's like cutting a piece of a long rope, or a portion of a big pizza. You can tell Python exactly where you want to start cutting, and where you want to stop. Slicing is a useful way to extract parts of a large data structure and work with smaller, more manageable pieces. Here is the example of slicing in Python. Next question: what is the difference between Python arrays and lists? In Python, both arrays and lists can store collections of items, but there are some important differences between them. Built-in functions. Lists have more built-in functions and methods available than arrays. For example, lists have the append method to add items to the end of the list, while arrays don't. Performance. Arrays are more efficient than lists for numerical operations, but lists are more flexible for inserting and deleting items, and for working with heterogeneous data. Data type. Arrays must contain items of the same data type, whereas lists can contain items of different data types. That's it for this video. We will see some more others important question in next video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.